Good morning, seventh graders. Today will be very quick. I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on, where we are in actual class, what will be happening the next few days, and all that. Okay, obviously, as you can see by what's on your screen, you're getting the 16th through 20th amendments today. Okay, that quiz 1 through 20 is tomorrow. Your 1 through 15 quiz is today. And again, that's how we're taking attendance today. Okay. The in-class people did not finish Article 1 yesterday. All right. So what we're doing today is getting those taking the 1 through 15 quiz first, getting 16 through 20 amendments down. If you've not finished Article 1 notes, you need to finish those today. At the end of Article 1, there are several slides that say, what do we know? Those are just review. Okay, those will help you study for the Constitution test. Those are the questions that are going to be on your study guide when we get those in a few weeks or whatever. Okay, we're not starting Article 2 notes until tomorrow. Okay, so I'm not going to post those notes today. You're going to get those notes from this video. Okay, so the 16th Amendment, as you can see, this should be on your amendment sheet, which again is separate from your notes. Okay, is federal income tax. States could tax before, but now the federal government, I pay pretty soon, actually. I'm going to start doing my taxes as soon as I get my next pay slip. Pay the United States government taxes every year, and they spend that on services, whether that is post offices, highways, roads, provide food and shelter to people who need it, stuff like that. Okay, so the 16th Amendment, which is passed in the 1900s, 1913, off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure that's right. That gave the federal government the right to tax. Okay, so again, I'm not posting these. This is on the Article 2 slideshow, which will be posted tomorrow. So you're going to need to write these down just from this slideshow, or from this video, I should say. Okay, Amendment 17 is popular election of senators. People, we now vote for our senators instead of before we pick the House of Representatives of each, and then the state representatives from your state would pick the senators. So the 17th Amendment is direct election of senators or popular election of senators. You can even just put election of senators on your test. Basically, I vote on senators every 2 years now. Before it was chosen by already elected representatives. Okay? I'll pause here for just a second to make sure you got enough time to get those down. Obviously, you can pause the video as needed or whatever. Okay? I do apologize if you pause the video. You have to stare at my shiny bald head and scraggly beard, but it is what it is. 18th Amendment made alcohol illegal. Prohibition of alcohol. You cannot manufacture, transport, buy, or sell alcohol in the United States. Obviously, this one got overturned. This one got canceled by a later amendment. Okay, because if you've ever been in a gas station, you know alcohol is legal now. Okay, and so the one that canceled it doesn't come till later. That's the 21st Amendment. So we won't get that till tomorrow. But that always helps me remember. When you're 18, you can't drink. When you're 21, you can. Okay. And so that always helps me remember which amendment is which. 18th, prohibition of alcohol. You don't have to have the specific word prohibition. You can just say made alcohol illegal, no more alcohol, alcohol's illegal, whatever. Okay? So, 18th Amendment, prohibition of alcohol. This was passed in 1918. So, 19th Amendment, finally, we get women the right to vote. Okay? Now, that word there is suffrage. Suffrage means the right to vote. Okay, it sounds like other words, but it's not. Women's suffrage means women's right to vote. Women's suffering is different. That's what happens when I fart in bed and trap my wife under the covers. That's women's suffering. Okay? Women's suffrage just means the right to vote. So this was passed the House in 1918, passed the Senate in 1919, took effect January 1st, 1920. So the 1920 presidential election is the first American presidential election, and women could legally vote nationwide. Okay? I'll give you a second. Women's suffrage. You could just put right to vote. That's perfectly fine. 20th Amendment changed the inauguration date. Before the 20th Amendment, the new president was elected in November, just like he is now, and was inaugurated on March 4th. Now we've changed the date to January 20th. So 1 week from today, we will actually have an inauguration. Okay? And so that's going to be one of your questions, too, when we get into Article 2, which is going to be coming tomorrow. What's inauguration date? Okay, it's the 20th of January, and it's a 20th Amendment, so that should help you keep those straight. Okay, so to be clear, once again, here is your mission for today. Number one, you need to take the 1 through 15 amendment quiz today, and that counts as your attendance for today. Number two, you need to make sure you got Article 1 notes finished. Okay. Number three, you need to copy down the 5 amendments I gave you today, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And finally, you need to make sure that you know all 20 amendments for our quiz tomorrow. Okay? That is your mission for today. All right? You will get the last 7 amendments tomorrow. However, that quiz is not going to be till a week from today. Okay? Because we're not going to take it Friday because it's all online and the people that are here might not have internet. We don't have school Monday, and I don't do tests the first day back. So your all 27 amendment quizzes is going to be next Wednesday. Okay? All right. Mask up, wash hands. Bye.